Chapter 18. The door must be stuck, I decided. I tugged it hard. Tugged it a dozen times. I even tried pushing, but I couldn't budge it. It had definitely been locked. Locked from the outside. I angrily spun away from the door. Why did my aunt and uncle lock me in? I wondered. Because of last night? Because of my close calls in the woods? They can't do this to me! I exclaimed. I ran to the window. I jerked the curtains apart and reached for the window handles. The window slid up a few inches, and I let out a gasp. Metal bars had been installed outside. When did they put those on? This afternoon? I'm a prisoner, I told myself. I'm locked in this room like an animal in a cage. They can't do this to me, I repeated. They can't. I slid the window up all the way. I grabbed the metal bars with both hands and struggled to pry them loose, but they wouldn't budge. I was still tugging on the bars when I heard a low growl. My hands dropped away, and a sharp cry escaped my throat. I froze. I heard another growl, louder this time, and close, so close. A shrill howl rose up. From the Marlings' house? I moved my face up close to the bars and peered out. The bedroom window stood up open again, but the house was completely dark, no lights anywhere. I squinted into the darkness. The moon disappeared behind a cloud. I could barely see across to the house. Pressed against the bars, I heard an animal grunt, and then a thud. A dark shape dropped down from the Marling's open window. Another thud. Another shape dropped down on all fours. One of the creatures raised its head in a long, mournful howl, and then they took off, loping heavily toward the backyard, heading to the woods. Dogs? Wolves? Humans? I couldn't see clearly in the darkness. I stared out, and a silvery light washed over the house as the cloud drifted away from the moon. But now it was too late. Too late. The creatures had vanished. I pounded the bars with my fists. Shire and Arjun were waiting for me by the creek, and there was no way I could get there. What would they think? That I was the toad chicken? A wimp? I missed my big chance to take a winning photograph, I realized. Angrily, I slammed the window shut. Tomorrow night, I declared out loud. Tomorrow night, I'm getting out of here. My aunt and uncle won't stop me. Tomorrow night, I'm going into the woods, and I'm going to find out the truth about werewolves.